What's up YouTube, Dickens here. Today we're going to be reviewing Pounds of Flesh with...
I'm Dave.
In the review, we're going to review the quality of the product, difficulty tattooing this product, the machines that we chose to use while doing it on this product, what cartridges we use, and our overall opinions and comparisons to real skin with this product. See you in a bit. So using this product, I chose to do a portrait of Eric Thomas, and you did...
I did the OG Snoop Deal GG. The OG Snoop Deal GG. So starting with the quality of the products, here I have two different types of fake skin. One you could tell just by the thickness alone, just pretty much like the quality of it. Here I have a fake skin that came off of an Amazon kit. Really, it's no name. You could tell it's just really thin, very sloppy quality. You can actually see I started to work on this one but just gave up. It was way too hard trying to put the lines in, so I just kind of gave up on that. Oh shit.
As far as quality, in my opinion goes, I think it's a good quality product. Maybe not per se to get used to actually tattooing, because it's a completely different feel, but it's a good practice for you to be able to get the motion that you're going to want to achieve before you actually hit real skin. So I think that the quality of the product is probably as accurate as you're going to get, with as much room as you're going to have for errors and mistakes without damaging, you know, your table or your benches or whatever you're going to be tattooing on, your armrests, etc., etc. Like he said, you can definitely tell the thickness difference of the product. That was my selling gimmick in my last relationship one. So yeah, that's quality review of that. Next, difficultiness. How difficult did you think this was to tattoo?
I mean, when you compare it to real skin, it was slightly more difficult, but not that bad. When I'm working on a pound of flesh, it's not like real skin, and what I mean by that is, if I'm saturating blacks, if I'm pulling bold lines, if I were to do that on, you know, real skin, it would go in nice, clean, easy, without a hitch. It takes a little bit more effort trying to put it into a pound of flesh, so if you were to tattoo real skin as if you would a pound of flesh, you would most likely tear up the skin. But for me, it wasn't that much effort, you know, trying to get the shades in there, saturation, stuff like that. It just takes a little bit more, I'd say, elbow grease, patience, which is good if you're trying to get better, if you're trying to, you know, learn a certain style or what have you. This piece right here was actually my first portrait, and I think one of the things it allowed me to do is really slow down and just take my time on it.
Yeah, there's definitely tons of forgiveness while I'm tattooing this product. So yeah, there's definitely tons of forgiveness as far as tattooing this product. It takes a little bit to saturate the blacks. You're definitely not kidding about right there. It's really tough to tattoo whites, I found in it. To get soft tones, like I said, it's super forgiving, so you can kind of just get the tone exactly what you want using just straight black ink. Really, you don't really have to use any gray washes or anything like that, because you can 100% get the exact quality of a blend that you're trying to get, or a gradient that you're trying to get, just using black ink, because of how forgiving the actual skin is. So difficultiness, it's way different than tattooing real skin. I can't express that enough, because I want everybody to know who's going to be using this skin, not to think because, oh hey, I'm able to do this on the practice skin, that I'm going to go tear somebody up. It's way different than tattooing regular skin, but it's a great practice to get, you know, proper hand motion and things like that. So, tattoo machines used for the skins, me personally, what I used was the Zion with a 3.7 cam. I didn't adjust the softness or the hardness of the machine, so it's pretty much factory or standard from the factory. I don't know why I really chose this machine. I just like the way that this machine runs and feels. He used a completely different tattoo machine.
This right here is just a mass wireless rotary pen. This is one of the sub $200 masks. I ran this the same way I do as if I would normal human skin, and yeah, the only thing I really say about it is just it takes a little bit more work just to put it in. I didn't really have to change anything up using this pen here.
What cartridge did you use?
I used like a 5 curve mag.
What brand?
11 curve mag. Both of them were masked. Mass Pros.
Okay. Yeah.
Mass Pros cartridges. Yep. And yeah, I always use like 11 curve mags whenever I'm doing any form of shading or saturation. For me, I just feel like I can use the 11 curve mag to get both tight areas and pretty big areas.
Yeah, for me, as liners, I like to use the mask liners as well with the purple housings. But for my mags, I use the Da Vinci 2s from Bishop. I seem to get the softest tones with those on actual real skin, which I'll provide some actual portrait pictures for you probably in the next couple frames along with the practice skin, so you can see these up close as well. As far as inks go, I use triple black. I don't know what you used. I use dynamic triple black.
I use dynamic and a eternal gray wash.
So he actually got to use some gray wash on his skin, which I did not. I just used black because, like I said, the forgiveness on these things it's so forgiving that, like I said, you can wipe away and wipe away and wipe away and wipe away, and you're still not going to have, that saturation that you're probably looking for. What's your overall opinion of this compared to actual real skin? Like, if you were to say, 10 being the closest to tattooing your real skin to 0 being like not fucking at all even close to it.
I mean, even that right there is hard to say because every skin is different. It's very rare you're gonna have 2 clients walk in and they have the exact same skin type. So I mean, I'd give it about 6-ish.
So you would say it's that close?
I mean, I would, just given off the fact that that every skin's different.
I would say this shit is like trying to tattoo an ass cheek that's 500 pounds. Like, it is so hard to saturate in this thing, man. Like,
it is, but circling back around, like, it is very forgiving, especially if you're an apprentice or someone trying to get into tattooing. I feel like this would be the right product to get.
Oh, it for sure would be the great product to get. It's just not at all. In my opinion, it might not stand for anything to anybody, but my opinion that this thing is nothing close to that tattooing skin. But it is a cool product. It is super fun to use. I'm going to be tattooing a bunch more of these actual practice skins just because of that fun. So.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to work on these some more.
Yeah.
Get into some more portraits.
Anything else you want to add to the channel?
Do not get Amazon fake skins. The only thing I can say these are good for is if you're learning needle depth, and if you go through, you went too far. That's the only thing I can say those are good for.
Yeah, this shit is paper thin, like paper thin. So just be super careful. I mean, it's cool to practice. So this is all you can afford, all you can get. Not just trying to discourage you to get it. You know what I mean? Get your feet wet. I'd rather see people practicing on this than damaging, young kids out here that are going to eventually want their tattoos covered. And not even young kids necessarily, just damaging people in general. I'd rather you see people using this if you can't quite afford pound of flesh yet, because this stuff is kind of pricey. So if you check it out, you can check it out Gratitude Tattoo Supply in McKeesport. You check it out on Tatsoul. You check it out on Ultimate Tattoo Supply, different tattoo companies. They pretty much all carry it. So, again, my name is G. Dickens.
I'm Dave.
And we're out.